So, good morning, everyone, to a very, very important session, right? On this wonderful day called Women's Day. So, session number 329, 8th of March. So last night I was thinking about what should we have as a topic for this morning, which will be an appropriate expression of who these wonderful, powerful, magnificent women are, And I realized that these people are always pushing their own boundaries, By the way, ladies, with folded hands, I say, we are because you are, isn't it? We wouldn't be there if you were not there. And if you see Indian housewife, I mean, she would go out for work, she will look after the house, she will get everything done, clockwork, right? Isn't she an example of pushing boundaries?
Yes.
Right? Going beyond what you think, and the whole world tells you you're a girl, you're a woman, you can't do this, you can't do that. And they spent a lifetime proving to the men in their life, yeah, hello, we can do everything better than you. And they do. So congratulations on that, right? I think every day we should get up in the morning and do some pranam to all the women of our life. And I think God will give us much more power, much more strength, much more happiness. Get it? Because we all need someone to tell us the truth about who we are. We all need somebody to push us a little bit. And like I was saying a little while ago, we are these vehicles who will only start if somebody pushes us. In Hindi, we say we are dhakka start gadi, We are not self-starter, many of us. So unless somebody is there to inspire us, we will not perspire and will not do anything only. So if anybody is feeling challenged, congratulations on that. And if you're feeling happy, congratulations on that. So what I'd like everyone here to say before we ask the wonderful ladies to speak, right? I want all the men one by one to unmute yourself and say something to all these women who are there here in our family over here and the rest of the women in their life. So we will start with the elders first. Ashok ji, the honor goes to you, sir. अशोक जी हाँ तो आपकी बारी है सर सबसे पहले to set the ball rolling.
To all mothers, sisters, friends, navigators, advisors, I am extremely obliged for your presence and your guidance at every stage. Thank you very much.
Okay, so who's next?
I guess it's me.
Mute yourself one by one and start talking. Or you can raise your hand and do that. Ratan ji.
Yeah. हिंदी में कहते हैं आप हैं तो हम हैं. You are, because of you we are here. So pranam to all the ladies and keep on motivating everybody. Thank you.
All right, who's next? Reddy Garu. But usually the ladies have the word and we have to keep quiet. Today we will talk. We'll listen to the ladies afterwards. Reddy Garu.
Sir, I'm happy to see all the women in this group, and I thank all of them for their presence, because I know how they are pressurized in day-to-day life. Still, they're finding it possible. So I thank everyone. Thank you.
Wonderful. So let's have Mr. Suresh Garu, whom I had to push today to get him to the meeting. So I think I have to push him every morning. But this guy's got the time to put posts in every group, but no time to come and join the EMC. Today he has come. Thank you, sir. Most welcome to have you with us today.
I cannot add my second hand because I'm holding my phone with the other hand. Arabar, sir.
पुराना दोस्तों का टांग खींचने में मजा आता है.
Sir, my existence began with my mother, and then my sisters, and friends, and then wife and daughter. So these are all these people, they have played, guided, led me in a wonderful way. So I'm thankful to everyone. I am today what I am because of all these people. Wife कभी लड़ती है फिर भी for my betterment what I feel, and daughter भी टांग खींचती है. मदर तो कुछ बोलती नहीं है, हमेशा blessings देती है. Sisters also कभी हाँ कभी ना होते हैं, but still and all the wonderful people, those who have supported me the way today I am. I'm सर झुका के प्रणाम करता हूँ सबको.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abhinav. सागर आज चुप बैठा हुआ है. We'll get him also. Abhinav.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, I want to acknowledge all the women in the world, starting with my mother. But thanks for loving me and accepting me the way I am and the way I'm not. I've actually more women in my life because I have no brother. I've got 3 younger sisters. उनके भी लड़कियां ही हैं. I'm so blessed that every moment and every day. Abhi we had a khana at home on Sunday. All my bhanjis and my sisters are at home. So I know that I'm always loved. So thanks all the women for it. Even in my company, I've got 3 women and they're very fond of me. So I'm so blessed and so happy. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, Rama. If he's not driving or cooking, he may want to say something. Okay. So who else? Kuldeep ji. All right, so they have some sort of a technical problem. So we will ask Vetrivel. He may say something on a lighter note and make you smile. I'm the serious guy, he's the happy guy.
Thank you. We all are happy guys.
Yes, I'm the guy who makes
And I start with all these wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary, beautiful women in our group. I say I love you. And I want to share one quick minute which I feel. I was telling one of kind of a big person. I said, sir, there's a big change in my wife. What change you find? She said, before she gave birth to a child, she's not a morning person. If I put a light on her, no, she becomes a terrorist. I'm kind of a morning person. So it doesn't match at all. And suddenly when I see, after giving birth to a son, whenever I wake up, she is with her son doing some work for his baby, I never seen her sleeping deeply. I went and asked this guy how it has happened, because this girl is so fond of sleep, even she can kick off her husband. But she's changed, transformed this much. That's where he said this word. It's the power of a woman, power of a mother. And he also said one word. He said, men can never become a woman. It's not physical operation kind of stuff. He said that womanhood, men can never bring out. Okay, sir, what can I do? He said, go and celebrate them. So even in Tamil poet Bharadiyar, he mentioned one beautiful word. In Tamil, I say, Penmayai potro, we celebrate womanhood. So that's my mantra. Not only today, rest of my life. I celebrate all women in my life. Thank you very much.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. And now we have this young man who is really celebrating women in his life. So Mr. Sagar Acharya.
Thank you for that introduction, sir. I think I'm very lucky that God have given me so many things. Means that I think for me, womanhood or woman is not just a person; it's an energy, sir. I think everybody carry that energy within themselves. Feminism, in everybody there is that part of energy, and I think, sir, for me and for everybody, one thing is that we are denying that womanhood or that energy within ourselves. Women are denying by want to become male, and male are denying their feminine part, that feminine part, and I think this is all started because of our this one system, uh, because of marriage. And marriage, I think this is one of the most corrupted system we have created. I think I really feel this, sir. I think if there is no any marriage or something like that, this kind of system we have living in really different space, or living really different place altogether in this earth. I think when women are raised, and I think what women should do is that, as a person, as a woman, I think, as if I have to suggest a woman, they have to stand for themselves, and they have to join some political something, and just erupt this system of marriage, and and we have to respect the, and for boys and male, we have to just develop the feminine part of our energy, and we have to respect that feminine part of our energy. And this much I want to say. And happy Women's Day. And I love all the women, especially my mother. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, wait. So you know what? Now my next tempting thing to do is to ask the women to speak. But what are they going to say about themselves? So today is their day. Should they be saying, but I'm going to ask Hasina ji to say something. And Hasina ji, your friend Darshana has gone missing again. So I wonder if she's okay or not. So you'll have to unmute yourself because I muted you.
I've been planning to call her, but I just miss it. What do I say? Give me some time to think. Yeah, all of a sudden I can't think like this. Please, okay?
Yeah. You can say I am overwhelmed.
Let my turn come late. Let my turn come little later.
Yeah. So in the meantime, please
Thank you.
mute yourself. Okay. So then I think we will just carry on for today, because the entire session is meant to be a tribute for people who are really pushing themselves beyond boundaries made by men, by society, and they're yet coming out and holding CEO positions in multinational companies, and you name it. They are in the police, they are in the army, they are in the navy, right? They're running big businesses. Everything, despite all the barriers being put up in front of them. All right? And I think we should all be inspired by that. So today, I have a thought for you. Okay, today is not going to be a very long session, but let's start it. So how will you know what you are really capable of? Tell me. So think about it. How will you know what you are really capable of in life? Yes, Pooja.
Good morning, sir. So unless and until we try, we keep on thinking, let's do this, let's create this. So at times we are in that situation and we handle and we go beyond. We never thought of that I might be facing this kind of scenario. So once you face that fear or face that challenge, you get to know your worth. So in similar fashion, whatever we want to do in our life, maybe it seems to be impossible. It seems to be like कि अभी finances नहीं है, अभी ये नहीं है, अभी situation ठीक नहीं है, अभी ऐसा है वैसा है. But a simple single step, if you start taking small little steps, so you got to know that you are far beyond what you think in your head, your limitation.
Beautiful. Thank you. That was beautiful sharing. Good. So Shakti ji. Shakti Jada, Shakti Deta Hai.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Until unless we are into this situation, we never know we are capable of, or we need to be, we need to try different things. Then we will come to know.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Yes, who else? How would you discover what you are really capable of? How will you discover what is possible in your life? That's another way of saying it. So start thinking. See, start thinking from where you are now. You may say, oh, when I was a young man, I did this, I did that. Okay. You had no choice then. You had to do it. Yes. Shakti, you wanted to add something?
Yes, sir. One more thing is popping up in my head. Like we all are extraordinary human beings. If others can do it, I can also do it.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm waiting for a response. Ask yourself this question. How will I really know what I'm capable of? How much time have I spent in being safe, limiting myself? Okay. Therefore, I may never know what I'm really capable of. Consider the fact that unless, like what Shakti said, or like Pooja said. Yes, Induji. Did you notice it's the women who are speaking? Interesting, isn't it? Men are keeping quiet because they don't know what to say. They have to be pushed by the women, then they will find out what they are capable of. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good morning and happy Women's Day to all our friends here, and to the men also, for all the great women in your life, sending out my wishes to all of them. So when I asked myself this question, what you just asked us to ponder about, I thought in my life personally, two ways where I discover my capabilities. One is when there is an invitation, when someone invites me to do something, to showcase something. And then I discover in that process of putting it out, that submission, that presentation, what else I am capable of. I rediscover. The other way where I learn is when I'm challenged. Okay, show me what you got. Prove this to me. And then I push myself beyond bounds to find out what else is emerging in the process. So I think those are two ways where I learn my capabilities.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Reminds me of a time when, somebody from the government of India approached me and they said, we want you to do a program for our workers. There is something called the Tool Room and Training Center in Delhi, run by the Delhi government, right? So I said, well, I'm the last one to say no to business. So I said, yeah, I'll do it. He said, yes, sir, but you'll have to do it in Hindi. Okay. And before that, I'd never done a program in Hindi. It's not like I don't know Hindi, but I'm more comfortable doing programs in English because. So I said, first reaction was, should I do it? Then I said, no, here is an opportunity to push my envelope. We've got this invisible envelope within which we confine ourselves. So I went there and I actually did it. And that's exactly an example of what you're saying, that I discovered, okay, wow, I can do that. Exactly. I mean, I don't have to be a perfect Hindi professor to speak in Hindi.
Absolutely.
I need to get through to ordinary Hindi speaking guys. So what's the problem with that? And after that, the tone of my programs changed,
I understand.
So I was doing them differently because now I was comfortable. I would sense somebody doesn't understand what I'm saying in English and I would say it in Hindi. Now they were shy. They will not say, but I could make it up. The moment I would say in Hindi, they would respond completely differently. So that opened up for me. Thank you, Induji. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir.
All right. Who else? How will you know? That's a very specific question. It's not about what you have already achieved. right? We have achieved a lot. I salute you for that. How will you find out now? Get it? We cannot be resting. We know that anything that comes to rest will rust, right? If you become static, there will be eventually a decline. So can we allow ourselves to remain static? I mean, we won't even have fun in life if we are not doing something 100%. Na? So, yes, Sagarji, bataiye. We'd love to listen to you too. Yes.
Thank you, sir. I think, sir, sir, first, if I, from my point of view and from the way I am living right now, I think it's so direct and obvious answer for my side that moving out of this comfort zone and for me that I have to if I just live in my comfort zone, I will never grow. I wish I could grow from my comfort zone, but I tried, but nothing, because if you are living in comfort zone, you will be always comfortable, never pushed. But I want to also
music for you, tadang, 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 tadang. I should get out of the comfort zone. I should get out of the
comfort zone.
What will you do, Baba? उससे बाहर निकलने के लिए क्या करोगे आप?
क्या करोगे सर? मेरे को तो सर
अदरवाइज ये थ्योरी बड़ी अच्छी लगती है. थ्योरी सुनने की मेरे पास 2-3 बंदे हैं यहाँ पे, आपको आके थ्योरी सुनाएंगे.
मेरे को कंफर्ट जोन में रह के ही आप मेरे को ग्रोथ करना है, पर मेरे से हो नहीं पा रहा है सर. मैं कंफर्ट जोन से ग्रोथ कर नहीं पा रहा
है कि मैं कुछ बोल नहीं सकता हूँ सबके सामने, आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, ठीक है ना? तो आप अगर मुझे एक बात बताओ, अगर आप बैठ के कंप्यूटर पे ही सब कुछ देखते रहोगे, आपको कैसे पता लगेगा आप कुछ कर भी सकते हो कि नहीं? करना पड़ेगा ना.
Yes, sir.
We have to decide small steps के ये, like you should have listened to what Indu ji said or Shakti said. हमारा मन बोलता है मुझसे ये नहीं होगा, ठीक है, तो हम नहीं करते. Am I right? The mind says I can't do it, so we won't. I'm saying if your mind says I can't do it, you say what the bloody hell, I will do it. So you do it and see what happens.
Yes, sir. Right nowadays I don't see and sit in computer and see. Previously I used to see from the mobile, sir.
Now I'm just telling you, you have to take action wherever you think it is not possible.
Yeah.
If you don't do any action, you will remain in your comfort zone. Right. If you take the action, you will get out of your comfort zone. So ये बड़ा अच्छा लगता है बोलने को कि I'm in comfort zone, ये है वो है. अरे बाबा, see, our brain listens to our commands, my friend. Like a lot of people say, I must spend time with my family. Then I know they'll never do that. But if they give a command, I will spend 2 hours with my family, let's say watching a movie together or playing a game together or going out together, specific command if you give, no? So the problem with us is that we are very fond of doing this intellectual, whatever we do.
Yeah, you say, yeah. Just sir, say that word.
So action karo na. Thank you so much. Nidhi ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Sir, I think what is coming to me is by being non-selective. I no longer want to filter anything. I no longer want to be selective and therefore live boundaryless. That is how I am exploring my new capabilities and possibilities.
That's wonderful. Now, can you give one example of what is it that you do? Look, I've understood what you've said. Many people have also understood. And a whole lot of people are thinking, wo kya hota hai? Okay, but it doesn't matter. So I say, whatever you say, it makes a lot of sense to me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If I stop judging and being selective about what I'm going to do and not do, I'll do a lot more.
Yes.
Which means that earlier, if I was saying, oh, this is not possible for me, this is difficult for me, blah, 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 and I would avoid it. Now I'm not going to avoid it because I'm not selective.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So could you share about a couple of things that you did which you would have not otherwise done?
At this age, And at this stage in life, obviously, after 50, well after 50, who expects that a person would go in for a change in career line? And I did. I moved from a creative line to a totally management line. And I managed to get myself some freelance work, not one, but two. And I am performing in it. And I am working with some prominent names in the academic industry.
Exactly.
So that I was only able to do because I opened myself to it.
Right. And you discovered that I am capable of doing this also.
Yes, every day is a learning experience, but then I am taking all the guidance, corrections, objections as a learning experience and not as a fault finding experience. So I'm finding my managers who are doctors, professors, they are so open to sharing with me. They're so open to listening to me. It's a different working relationship. It's wonderful.
And you are discovering what you're capable of, right?
Yes.
If you thought I'm only capable of creative work and not management work, now you know, hello,
Yes.
I can do management work too.
Yes.
So why did that happen? Because you took the plunge, you jumped.
Yes.
You took the leap, right?
Yes. Yes.
Leap is in the form of things that we do, which you did.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to highlight. Thank you so much for sharing it.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Suresh Kharu.
Yes, sir. I want to share, this comfortness leads us to uncomfortableness in future. If we are today uncomfortable, that can, the rest of the life we can live in comfortness. This is what I wanted to share.
Yeah, but listen, Suresh.
Yeah.
मैंने आपको प्रश्न पूछा है सबको, उसका भी जवाब दे देंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. How will you know what you are really capable of? आपको कैसे पता लगेगा कि आप क्या क्या चीजों के काबिल हो? How would you know that?
Yeah, because
हम सोचते हैं हम काबिल है, वो तो हम कर रहे हैं ना. तो आपको और क्या काबिलियत है? अभी जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल Neeti ji shared that till now she is a person from the creative field. She's from the world of fashion design. She was heading a department and everything. She was a professor also.
Yes.
Now she knows that she is capable of that. तो सारा जिंदगी वही उनका comfort zone रहता था. So what did she went into world of management. So now she knows that, oh, I'm capable of this also. That is what she was sharing.
Yes.
What I'm asking everybody is, how will you know what you are capable of? आप अपनी बात करो. आज मुझे मालूम है मैं क्या चीज में काबिल है, ठीक है, और कई चीजें हैं जिसको मुझे लगता है कि मैं काबिल नहीं हूं. तो आपको कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा कि आप काबिल है वो एरियाज में? This is the question.
That is only my mindset, so if I decide I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
वो सब मालूम है हमको भी. मैं नहीं बता रहा हूँ, आपको कैसे पता लगेगा कि I can do this?
Unless someone pushes or do this.
No, why you need someone to push? How many people are interested in pushing? Even if you are,
it's not that. It's not pushing kind. It's a challenge or it's a struggle for existence, whatever.
This is the problem of humanity. They are not challenging themselves. So at some point of time, Providence will challenge you. Kudarat aapko challenge karegi.
Yes, sir. Earlier I used to, as you know, I used to work and for a salary kind of thing and all that. And then I started some business, investing money, and I burned all my fingers. Then I have decided, I thought of myself, okay, without money, how to survive?
Yeah.
So I took insurance.
Yeah, and you did
it. Yes, and I'm doing it, and I'm in fact, I'm leading some 35, 40 advisors under me.
You're doing very
also making.
Now this has become your comfort zone. समझे आप कि ये तो मैं perfect कर सकता हूँ, तो करो, कोई नहीं मना कर रहा. Now, how will you find out what else you are capable of? इससे भी ज्यादा आदमी जा सकता है कि नहीं?
हाँ.
Exactly. So that is the question. How would you know what you are really capable of? ये तो पता लग गया है. So we know that Suresh has capability. कोई भी चीज अगर पकड़ेगा तो कर सकता है, इतना हमको मालूम है. I know you, बाबा. मेरे से अच्छा कौन जानता है तुमको? तो मालूम है मुझे. But आप इससे ज्यादा क्या कर सकते हैं? How would you know what else you are capable of? This is not the end. Did you listen to what Neeti said? She's a lot older.
Yes. Every day is a learning process.
Yeah, I mean, she's
New things.
older than you, and after 50, she's finding out she's still doing.
Yeah.
I am 69 years old. I'm still finding out I'm still doing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That is why I'm having so much of engagement with life, you know. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि after some age, people stop trying to push themselves to go out and find out more about themselves. Then they start declining. बुढ़े हो जाते हैं. शरीर भी भूल जाता है.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You remember Werner used to say, health is a function of participation. But what is participation? If you keep doing same thing over and over again, that's fine. You're doing good. That's also fine. But
Find out new things also.
we want challenge, right? We want to grow.
Yes.
So the question is, how would you know? आपको कैसे पता लगेगा what you are really capable of? अभी जो कुछ किया है उससे आपको मालूम हो गया कि इतना तो मेरा capability है.
Yeah.
आगे कैसे पता लगेगा उसके बारे में सोचो. Okay? That is the question. अभी immediately answer नहीं आ रहा है, कोई बात नहीं, आ जाएगा.
Sure, definitely.
Ready गारो.
Sir, I'll know about my capability if I venture into a different field of activity. For example, I'm right now in foods industry, which I'm very comfortable, and I've been in this for 40 years. But I'm open for any new product, and I'm ready to invest in that. And I'm for it. Any unknown territory, I'm prepared to enter.
All right.
I'm going to challenge myself, sir.
Yeah, but you know what is your, we'll come to the next part of the question. This is only the first part of the question. I am willing to challenge myself. I like that. Okay, Leena ji, you raised your hand. So you please unmute your video, audio, everything, and tell us your point of view.
Yes, good morning, everyone. And I think by escaping or removing our limitations and beliefs, and which we have only created in our mind. And unless we do the thing, we can't discover ourselves.
Yeah, so the question is, how are you going to do that?
So I am doing it from last 2 years from
no, today.
And different things.
Today, what you are doing?
Today.
From today, आज से क्या करोगे?
आज से?
हाँ, आज से. क्योंकि रोज जिंदगी तो रोज शुरू होती है ना?
Yes.
जब हम जागते हैं एक दिन सुबह, तो कल तो खत्म हो गया ना?
हाँ.
आज से हम क्या करेंगे ये सोचने का?
वो नहीं सोचा अभी.
वही तो सोचने के लिए आपको यहाँ पे EMC में लाते हैं रोज. अभी जो हो गया तो चला गया ना?
हाँ, वो हो गया सर. आई एम इन द लर्निंग मोड. मैं कुछ ना कुछ तो करूंगी.
आपको काफी दिशाएं दी हैं हमने, करो.
यस. थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू. हाँ जी, सागर आचार्य साहब बताइए.
Sir, I think for me that I'm not doing or anything, or I'm not going out of my comfort or anything. What I am capable of, because I don't believe in myself, sir, and that
मैं
is the.
बोलूं, अभी बुरा मत मानना.
Okay, sir.
That's a load of crap that you're talking, you know. This is the greatest way to justify कि मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
Right.
I don't believe ये वो. अरे बाबा कुछ भी कर लो. अपने गार्डन में खड्डा खोद दो.
Right.
कुछ तो करो. तुम्हारे बगीचा है ना कंपाउंड में, उसमें एक खड्डा खोदो, उसमें एक पेड़ लगा दो. You know that I'm capable of digging a hole and planting it.
So, but something I want to do, and just a thought come in my mind, and I want to do, and but I am holding myself because it won't be possible, or I don't believe in myself. No.
Well,
right, sir.
What is the biggest piece of crap? You don't believe in yourself. You get up in the morning, do you? You have a bath, don't you?
Right, sir.
Yeah. So you go, take a bus and go to this place and that place and everything. For that, you believe yourself.
100%.
So, what do you mean by I don't believe in myself? You are capable of buying a bus ticket, planning a tour, and going out. You are capable of making the videos which you're putting on YouTube.
Right.
You are not believing in yourself. So that's why I'm asking this question. How would you start believing in yourself? By doing something which you are not doing, you will come to know, oh, मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ. When I was 27 years old, I would never stand up in front of a group and speak to them. All right? And one day I करके देखते हैं क्या होता है. I did not believe in myself. I thought I'm a stupid fellow. मेरी शक्ल अच्छी नहीं है, मेरी आवाज अच्छी नहीं है. All right? I used to believe that. I thought कि मैं बोलूंगा तो लोग हंसेंगे मेरे ऊपर. तो मैं कहा ठीक है. One thing I learned in that program was क्या हो जाएगा, करके देख लो. So I stood up in front of 300 people and I spoke. Nobody laughed at me. They only clapped. I said, oh, I can also speak and people are listening to me. Wow. So I found out one thing new about myself. So very simple. If you want to find out what you're capable of, do something. I'm seriously saying, if you want to find out, take this thing, shovel, dig a hole in your garden, plant a tree in it. You'll find out, oh, I'm capable of planting a tree.
All right, sir.
Go apply for a job and get it. You'll get it. Definitely you'll get it. You'll say, oh, I'm capable of getting a job also. Yeah. So whatever you cannot do, you do it. No?
Yes, sir, but constant judgment for other point of view that you are not capable of, and
that is the problem. You're buying people's point of view. You're buying people's judgment. Let's listen to Hasina ji. Hasina ji finally found out what she wants to say. Thank you, Sagar. You talk to me. Give me a call on WhatsApp. Right? I think time has come to kick your ass. So I'm going to do that.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Hasina ji, unmute yourself first.
At this juncture in my life, I don't think what else I can do, but I know that I can be a better daughter, mother-in-law and a better grandmother.
How?
And for being a better daughter-in-law, yesterday I went and got lots of snacks for my daughter-in-law for Women's Day. I put it in a basket, decorated, and I'm going to give her when she gets up. So I'm going to improve myself to being a best mother-in-law and best grandmother.
We went to this in Gurgaon. We had gone to, in a very upmarket area, there was this flea market with a lot of upmarket people having their stalls over there. And we were remembering you. So Farida picked up one of the coasters that was made by someone. She said, we can, even Hasina ji can do that. Mummy can also do it. Okay. We should also get them to make it and sell it over here.
If I could get the picture of it.
No, it's something which you can easily do, and you've probably done it 50 times in your life. Now talk about something which you have not done, which you did today, Mom. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
but that is actually my aim in life now, to be a good human being and be the best of grandmother and best of mother-in-law. That's what I'm always looking forward to.
Fantastic. So you will have to keep asking, what action can I take today? What else is possible? And you do it. And you will say, yeah. See, you're coming regularly. Have you missed one session of morning conversations? Maybe one.
One or two here and there, when I was not well.
Yeah. So you know that you're capable of getting up early in the morning. Ratanji knows that he's capable of getting up at 2 o'clock in the night when he wants to. So when we do something which is not something we would normally do.
Right.
That's when we find out, okay, oh, I can also do it.
Right.
I attended a program 4 nights in a row. Okay. It would start at 9 p.m. and end up at 4 a.m. in the morning, sometimes 5 a.m. And I was coming and doing the EMC also after that. So I said, wow, I can do that also. Wow.
Right.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Hasina ji. So now everybody has said something, it makes sense to you. I'm sure that we are the only way we can find out what we are capable of is to push our limits and push our boundaries, right? So the next question is, what is stopping me from doing that? What is stopping me from finding out what I'm really capable of? So the thought came to me, Sagar is saying he knows he can find out what he's capable of, but something is stopping him from doing that. So I want you to ask yourself, what is stopping you from doing those actions, right? Which will make you find out what you're really capable of. What is stopping you? Yes, Radhika. What or who is stopping you from finding out what you're really capable of?
In my case, myself, sir, I feel that why should I take risk at this age?
So then at this age, you should not go out to a big noisy pub also. Dangerous, no?
That I enjoy, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Now I would do something new that I'm to find out what I'm capable of, because it will give me great thrill, no? To find out I can do it.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to. And first of all, whether it is risky or not, who knows? Today, nowadays, getting up in the morning, going to office also risky, but we still go, no? Driving on the streets of our cities is risky. Running a business in this country is risky. Making a profit is risky. If they find out you're making a profit, they'll come up to sir 31. But we still do it, right?
Yes.
So now that's a very, very beautiful example, because see, there is a judgment over there. I will not do it because it's risky. Why should I risk at my age? You must be much older than me, no? But do you notice how our mind is wired? And also, do you notice how much we are judging and trying to be safe in life? And it's very strange. In a world where actually there is no security, there is no safety anyway. It is only illusion. We think that we are safe. Right? So we are only driven by being safe. Why Sagar will not do action at his young age? No, people will laugh at me. What if I fail? So many things. So good. Thank you for initiating. Sagar, what is stopping you from finding out what you're really capable of?
Sir, what is really stopping me is, sir, I think that's not possible, or I want to nowadays, in my country, rap is really famous, and rap. And when I was child, I used to also rap. When I was really child, and I used to write poems. And I am thinking about writing poems and rap, but I thought that people won't like my rap, and I'm just stopping there only. I'm not writing rap.
How
So
would you ever find out that people may like it also, no?
right, yeah, people will like it.
There's a possibility they may like it also, but you will never come to know this. You will keep on believing, I don't know if they will like it. So how do you know for sure unless you try? And even if you fail, so what?
Right.
See, all of us are shit scared to try something new because it's a risk or because they may fail. So you look into, how about making a list of the things that you can do, which you have not done, and go for it and see what happens. At least you will get the thrill. Life is not only about ready पैसे के पीछे भागो, पैसे के पीछे भागो, पैसे के पीछे भागो. उसके पीछे भी भागो भाई, बहुत जरूरी होता है.
Right, sir, right.
तो जिनको मिल गया फिर वो बैठे रहे अभी हमने मौत का इंतजार कर रही है. Filling up the time between now and the time I die by doing some activities, watching videos on internet and having some chit chat with friends. Is that our life all about? I mean, is the maker keeping us alive for that?
No, sir, obviously not, sir. It's so hurting, sir. It's so painful, sir.
Nothing painful about it. It's a very simple look at the mirror. अगर मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा हूं तो मेरे जीने का क्या फायदा हुआ फिर? ऊपर वाले ने जिंदा क्यों रखा हुआ है मुझे? He's kept me alive for some purpose, no?
Right, sir, right. Some purpose.
So he's not kept us alive to live like a bloody vegetable. Do you think?
Right. No, sir.
We are such able, capable, brainy people. We know so many things in life. You know, we are like a reservoir of knowledge and experience and everything. So if God is keeping us alive, it means He's saying, hello, kuch karo. Make a contribution to the world or to your family or to your friends or whatever. But instead of that, we are playing some game.
Yes, sir. And how to find the discrimination or how to divide, what is there is life priority also, sir, and there is some priority and there is something you like to do also. So how to get the balance means there is some priority, but that priority is needed.
You get a personal coach. He will help you to prioritize it. Okay. The obvious answer is you prioritize. See, what is most top priority for a young person today for you in your life? To have a career?
I have a career, yes, sir. I have.
So you are pursuing it?
I have a career, but I am not pursuing it, sir.
So then what is the priority in your life, do you think?
Career, sir.
So then, see, even if you do that 100%, it will allow you to find out what you're really capable of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now first question was, how would you know what you're really capable of? And the second question is, what is stopping you from finding out what you're really capable of? See, for example, as a friend of mine, he believes that he's not capable of talking to his boss and asking for a raise. So he has never asked. So he'll never find out. So the question would be, what is stopping him from finding out that? The answer is going to be obvious. Fear of loss, whatever. So each one of us has to find out that. What is stopping me from finding out what I'm capable of? So a lot of people, you know what is stopping them? They themselves. Because they want to be right. You understand what that means, wanting to be right? This is saying, mujhe pata tha mujhse nahi hoga. So they get to be right about it. I know I can't do it. See, I tried, I failed. No, so it shows I can't do it. So they spend their whole life trying to prove to themselves that they can't do it. Hello? That is the biggest obstacle in life for some people, isn't it? They want to be right. I'm like this only there. I can't be better than that. And there are some people who become so successful because they were challenging their boundaries from a very young age. They went where nobody was going. They made something good out of a bad situation. We've got that gentleman with us here, Ashok ji. You ask him about pushing boundaries. You ask him about finding out, what you're really capable of. He did it. Many of us have done it. It's not like that. We have done it, but then we stop somewhere. So the limit is only where we stopped, na? जहां हम रुक गए वो हमारा लिमिट बन गया ना?
Right, sir.
जी आचार्य जी बताइए क्या बोल रहे हो आप?
Sir, today is Women Day, and sir, I want to ask you that really it's a serious question, sir, for me, and it's not just a casual question. It's a serious question, sir. Most of the problem is my problem is related to this hormone issue and this relationship issue and this love issue.
बेटा एक काम करो, जल्दी से नौकरी वोकरी कर लो या बिजनेस शुरू कर लो, तो मम्मी डैडी को बोलो मेरी शादी करा दो.
That will not. I thank you for the suggestion, sir. But
no, seriously, when you get a woman in your life, na, who's your wife, she will straighten you out in 2 days' time.
Sir, I'm not person that can be so much stable in marriage, sir. Because I'm really finished with this question, sir.
I'm giving you a suggestion. You don't want to listen to it, so what should I do? Okay, parents बोलते ना बच्चे की शादी करा दो, responsible हो. बिलोंग करते हो, तुम्हारे इमोशंस पे कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है, तो शादी करा दो भाई, सब कुछ पे कंट्रोल होएगा तुम्हारा.
Sir, my question is that how much because this is boundary or not, but we need push, and we need push from that energy, feminine energy,
That
and
is exactly what I'm saying, na? When
yeah.
you get married, you will get pushed by this feminine forever in your life. Absolutely, I'm not kidding you. They are because they are, don't forget that, right? If they were not pushing us, we'll do nothing. हम सब साला धक्का start गाड़ी है. There are some exceptions like Ashok ji and Ratan ji and all. They are self-starter vehicles. Or Reddy Garu also is self-starter only, right? But a lot of people are not self-starter. Like Vetrivel is not a self-starter, so he's sitting in Dubai डर के मारे. वाइफ को नहीं लेके जाएगा उधर, ज्यादा धक्का लगेगा उसको. You ask this fellow, what's his name? Where is he? Suresh Garu. He's disappeared. Oh. Anyway, so jokes apart, what is stopping you from finding out what you're really capable of? And don't have to tell me or anybody. Yeah. You need to be clear on this is what is stopping me, and I have to deal with it. I think the fear of failing is one of the biggest reasons, right? The second one is we really believe I can't do this. We will not do it, and then we'll say, see, I'm right. मुझे पता था, मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ. So how many areas of your life you're proving yourself right, but you're not achieving what you desire, you've given it up. आज कुनैन साहब आए हैं, तो आप कुछ अर्ज करें सर. आपसे कुछ सुने नहीं हम अभी तक. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? Even Rama Garu is there, he's not saying anything.
Good morning, sir, and one and all. I joined a bit late. I'm listening to the conversations.
Yes, would you like to add something? थोड़ा सागर मंथन करना पसंद करेंगे?
Yes, sir. What I would like to add on to this is that what I've learned from you is everything is possible, but we have to demand from the universe and actualize it by taking action to see in the physical form. And whatsoever mind perceives it is not possible, I have to distract. So when the distraction happens in the mind, then actualization happens in the physical world. So as you rightly mentioned, the fear of failure is perception in the mind. And I'm always right, is perception in the mind. So I have to distract the perception in the mind and demand from the universe by taking action, actualizing in the physical world. That's what is coming to my mind, sir.
Beautiful, very beautifully summarized. Thank you very much for doing so. And Reddy Garu, and after that, Rama Garu, and then where Kuldeep ji's got his hand raised. So we can give him priority, let him speak, and then after that Rama will speak. Kuldeep ji, आपका शेर बहुत जगह शेयर किया जा रहा है. नाखून बढ़ जाएं तो नाखून काटोगे, उंगलियां नहीं.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, when there is a feeling of disbelief or less belief in ourselves, it invariably worked for me that commit small but honorfully. We can take the smallest step but honorfully. अगर 2 ग्लास पानी पीना है उठने के बाद तो 2 ही ग्लास पीना. The small step, but it worked for me. It's a food for thought.
Yeah, beautiful. It is better than doing nothing, ना?
Yes.
छोटे-छोटे कदम उठाओ, मगर उठाओ तो सही.
हाँ, उठाओ पूरे.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
एक और चीज सर ध्यान में आ रही है कि अगर तय है कि जो दिया है वो लौट के आएगा. अगर तय है कि जो दिया है वो लौट के आएगा, तो क्यों ना सिर्फ दुआएं दी जाएं।
आए लौट के आएंगी। अगर तय है कि जो दिया है वो लौट के आएगा, तो क्यों ना दुआएं दी जाएं।
क्यों ना सिर्फ दुआएं दी जाएं।
क्या बात है, वंडरफुल, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
So good.
कन्हैया साहब, कुछ आप भी अर्ज करना चाहेंगे?
Sir, translation also, please.
He said that if it is definite that what you give will come back to you, then give blessings. See, it's a fact that what
Thank
you
you, sir. Beautiful.
will return to you, then why not give blessings to everybody? Then blessings will return to you. You got it, Petri? What you give will return to you, correct?
Got it, sir. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's bless the whole world.
Yeah, you give love, you get love, no? Pyar bante chalo. Yes, Rama.
एक शेर मैं भी सुना देता हूँ सर।
हाँ जी बिल्कुल, एक शेर सुनाता हूँ मैं,
एक शेर सुनाता हूँ मैं,
जो तुझ पे साबित हो।
अर्ज क्या है कि हसरतें पाने के लिए खुद को बदलना भी पड़ता है। हसरतें पाने के लिए खुद को बदलना भी पड़ता है। पानी को तैरने के लिए बर्फ जैसा बनना पड़ता है।
वाह 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 वाह।
तो कुछ तो चेंज करना पड़ेगा। We have to take some action to change ourselves. Only universe can help.
Beautiful, very appropriate. Thank you very much. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, before I say bye-bye to you, I just want to remind everybody, today evening, we are starting the How to Become Money seminar series, which is a part of Good to Great. So Good to Great people, don't miss it. And if you want someone to really transform the relationship with money and create breakthroughs in their life in the area of money, please ask them to join us. Okay, there are two ways they can join us. One, by taking a life subscription to Good to Great. If they don't want to do that, then they can pay only for the money program. So they have to pay a little less. So either way, it's an opportunity. Please encourage people to make use of it. All right. So we are starting at 8:30 p.m. So there is the whole day. I'm sure that you know at least one or two people in your life who may like to benefit from this. Okay. So that's it. And thank you very much. Keep growing, not in size and not in weight, but growing in happiness, growing in mental strength and possibilities. And, and once again, a salute to all these wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary women in our life. Right? God bless you all. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. God
Bye.
bless everyone.
Thank you, sir.